Once upon a time in a village, there lived a wise Buddha named Siddhartha, who would later become known as the Enlightened One. Siddhartha had embarked on a profound journey of self-discovery, seeking to understand the nature of human suffering and the path to inner peace. One day, as Siddhartha sat beneath the Bodhi tree in deep meditation, he was visited by his disciples, eager to learn from their wise teacher. Among them was Ananda, a devoted follower known for his sincerity and thirst for knowledge. Ananda approached Siddhartha with a troubled heart. He confessed, "Master, I struggle with the incessant barrage of sexual thoughts that plague my mind. I seek your guidance on how to overcome this challenge." Siddhartha listened compassionately to Ananda's plight, his eyes filled with understanding. With a gentle smile, he began to share a tale from his own journey towards enlightenment. "Long ago, before my awakening, I too grappled with the temptations of the flesh," Siddhartha began, "but I realized that these desires were but illusions, veiling the true nature of existence. Like clouds obscuring the brilliance of the sun, they shroud the clarity of our minds." He continued, "Ananda, the key lies in understanding the transient nature of these thoughts. Just as a river flows ceaselessly, so too do our thoughts ebb and flow. Instead of resisting them, embrace them with mindfulness. Observe their passing without judgment or attachment." Ananda listened intently, his heart gradually easing as he absorbed the wisdom of his teacher. Siddhartha then recounted a parable of two monks who embarked on a pilgrimage to a distant temple. Along the way, they encountered a raging river blocking their path. As they pondered how to cross, they noticed a beautiful maiden struggling to navigate the swift currents. Without hesitation, one of the monks swept the maiden into his arms and carried her across the river, ensuring her safety. The other monk watched in silence, his mind consumed by judgment and desire. Hours passed, and finally the monks reached the temple. As they rested beneath the shade of a tree, the monk who had helped the maiden turned to his companion and said, "Brother, why do you still carry the burden of that maiden? I set her down at the riverbank, yet you continue to carry her in your thoughts." Ananda's eyes widened with realization as he grasped the profound meaning behind the parable. "Master," he exclaimed, "I understand now. Just as the second monk was burdened by his attachment to the maiden, so too am I weighed down by my attachment to these fleeting desires." Siddhartha nodded in approval, his face radiant with joy. "Indeed, Ananda, release the grip of attachment and you will find liberation from the chains of desire. Embrace each moment with mindfulness and cultivate inner peace. For true enlightenment resides not in the suppression of thoughts, but in the mastery of the mind." With renewed determination, Ananda bowed to his teacher, filled with gratitude for the invaluable lesson he had received, and as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow upon the tranquil landscape, the disciples departed, their hearts alight with the wisdom of the Enlightened One,